Hello, welcome back to 444 Keys to Wisdom. I'm doing a little tarot today. Let's see. So if you hear anything that's helpful to you, you can like the video, share if it's someone else's situation. If it's not your story, don't try to make something fit that ain't supposed to fit. Share with somebody else if it may sound like someone else's story that you might know. And let's just get into it. So I am on the sign of Taurus. I'm going to do overall energies with the Shadows of the Light Oracle cards here. These cards here. And then we'll get into the tarot with the Relative Tarot deck. So I'm on the sign of Taurus. Ancestors, what energies do we have for the sign of Taurus? Let's get the overall energy for Taurus. Alright, so let's get the overall energy for the sign of Taurus. Overall energy for the sign of Taurus. Okay, something flipped over here. And we've got Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. Okay, Taurus. So let's put those back here for a second. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm still learning this deck here. So Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. Let's see what that is. Alright, Taurus. Alright, so for the Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit, it says here, spiritual quests, travel, calm, relaxed yoga pose, self-love, and self-acceptance. Third eye and crown chakra activation, chakra awakening, connection to all. Crown chakra connected to the universe, receiving universal love messages. Self-connected peacefully to the earth. Peaceful flowing energy in the body, tranquil, sublime, spiritual moments of connection. Blessings showering upon you due to correct relationships with body and soul. Time to take a class, a course, or new study program. Time to welcome in a new teacher, either in the form of a physical being or perhaps a path that speaks to your heart at this time, or a spirit guide who resonates with you. Know that while this path and tranquil, easeful philosophy may seem out of character for you, it is a deep and true part of yourself that has long yearned for acknowledgement, fulfillment, and the nirvana that it's on its way. So that's really beautiful, Taurus. Okay. So let's see, what are the overall energies for Pink Lotus Fairy, Taurus, a time for spirit? What are the tarot messages surrounding a time for spirit for the sign of Taurus? What are the messages surrounding the Pink Lotus Fairy and a time for spirit? Let me make sure I keep these in order here. That was first. Wow. Taurus, there's Gemini out here, really heavy. Okay, Taurus. So I got somebody here who it looks like somebody's ready to bring balance back to their home life or their self. This particular deck has a Lover's card in here 3 times. Gemini 3 times. So someone has Gemini, a lot of Gemini placements, or dealing with a Gemini, or dealing with several people that have Gemini in their chart. And so first we got the 10 of Wands upright here. We got the Lovers, 3 of Wands upright, the Lovers again, Empress in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords upright, Knight of Pentacles upright, Moon upright, Knight of Wands upright, High Priestess in reverse, King of Swords upright, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn, Lovers again, Gemini, and the 4 of Wands here. So with this time for Spirit, Taurus, I feel like somebody is needing to or getting back to integrity with something. Queen of Swords upright. This is a Empress in reverse. So I got somebody that's, you know, somebody with great purpose, okay? But it's like, I don't know, like somebody's ready to get rid of conflict. Somebody's tired. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's very tired. But what's making them tired is their own BS. If that makes any sense. Someone is ready to tell the truth about something. Someone has some secrets here with this Moon card, upright, Pisces. Someone has some deep, dark secrets. Because we got Lovers here 3 times. Gemini. Somebody was heavily two-faced. And with this King and Queen of Swords here, there was a lot of communication that went out about something here or someone. With this High Priestess in reverse, someone was not a truth teller. Someone is ready to tell the truth. Someone lied on someone or lied about something, or they've been lying about who they are. Sometimes this can be a person secretly taking on someone else's persona with this Empress in reverse and this Moon upright. But it's like pretending to be someone else, focusing on the wrong things and not focusing on your own greatness has really caused somebody some heavy burdens. And someone has worn a mask for so long, or someone has tried to walk in someone else's shoes for so long that they're just tired now. Someone is tired of betraying themselves, or either someone has caused a lot of betrayal and heartbreak to another person or a group of people. But at the same token, even though someone is ready to tell the truth about something, there's still something hidden. Like somebody wants to tell the truth about something, but they want to still keep some things hidden. Like it's too much of a burden with this 10 of Wands here to be completely honest. Which, like, it's like the honesty, if someone was to be completely honest, it would be whatever they're hiding or whatever they were hiding is so, like, devilish that it's like they can only say pieces and parts of what the truth really is. Okay. Someone presented themselves to the world to be one thing and they're nothing like that. But within their own right, they're a beautiful person with this pink lotus fairy, a time for spirit. Like somebody needs to get back to understanding who they are and not be so focused on someone else's, with this lovers here, someone else's, maybe their purpose, their career. That's one lover's card. Somebody's marriage or relationships, that's another lover's card. And this last lover's card could be somebody's money. Like somebody is heavily focused on slowing someone down, slowing down somebody's material world with this Knight of Pentacles here. Slowing down their passion for something, you know, maybe their love life with this Knight of Wands. Someone wanted something to be inconsistent for someone else because they were trying to, it was like the more somebody else would operate in who they are, it would lessen the chances of this person of being seen for, you know, being seen to be that. Like someone was trying to be something that they're not. But there is another party that is exactly that. They're the authentic one. And so someone was trying to slow somebody down here. If they can get this person to go slow, then they can be them. Or they can put on this particular person's persona. And ultimately would block somebody's love life, their money, their purpose, their passion, their career, or something like that. Like someone is truly an empress in their own right, but they're in reverse. Because someone tried to mix empress energy with the devil energy. Empress and the devil energy doesn't really mix all like that. Unless it's like the cunning part of the empress, but these both are just kind of in reverse. And so is this high priestess. So someone's been living a lie. Like they're not, someone is not who they say they are. They've never been that. They've been trying to be someone else. But it's like, it's really sad because this person is very beautiful within their own right, but they didn't really want to look at themselves. And so in order to, you know, maybe cause burdens for someone else, there was a lot of communication here with this King and Queen of Swords. That just was not correct. Like somebody has very chaotic energy. Like some days they make sense, some days they don't. But they're just, someone's just tired of not being themselves. Someone is tired of not being their authentic self. Someone is tired of trying to borrow someone else's persona, but it's like it's gotten to the point where they literally can't. Because the truth is here, like it can't be denied. That's another thing I'm getting with this King and Queen of Swords. There's another person that's very balanced in their masculine and their feminine energy. And you can tell in their mental state is very balanced. Okay. But there's someone else here that's not balanced at all. In fact, they're very heavily burdened. But they try to come off like they're balanced. And the more and more they did that, the more and more people kind of, maybe some people around them could see that this person has some issues. But either way, trying to keep this balance and act, trying to keep this face on is making somebody tired. They're exhausted. But not exhausted to the point where they're ready to put their full truth out there. Because we still got a moon here that's upright. So there's still something hidden. Like somebody's willing to tell the truth about something now. Someone's really ready to say, okay, you know, I've been a liar, I've been lying, I've been this and this, but they're still not ready to tell the 100. They're probably ready to tell maybe 60%. But there's another 40% that someone is still not willing to say. They still want to keep something hidden. They don't want to tell the whole truth. There's something that someone wants to take to their grave. You know, this person is not a good mother, not a good, you know, she's not an empress. If this is a female, she may have tried to present herself to the world like she's an empress, abundant, nurturing, you know, a great mother, but she's not that. Someone is burdened by the fact that they realize that they're not an empress, even though they could have been an empress had they focused on themselves, had they focused on who they truly were. But someone was so focused elsewhere and on someone else that they realize I'm not, I don't know, I'm trying to be this person, but that's not me. And someone is ready to admit that. Someone is ready to put their devilish behavior, they're ready to put away the conflict that this is caused of them trying to pretty much take on somebody else's persona. With this high priestess in reverse, someone realizes that they don't know anything. They thought they knew something, but they know absolutely nothing. But what they do know is a deeper truth about themselves, and it's not pretty. It's something that's really just chaotic and not well. Like, I feel like a mentally ill person tried to come off like they were a balanced human being with this, you know, and they're nothing like that. They're actually a devilish empress in reverse who does nothing but cause a bunch of conflict and heartache, and it still is keeping secrets. So with this time for spirit, Taurus, it's basically saying it's time to get back to yourself. If you refocus, it's time to focus inward again. Take a class, learn something new. You know, if there's someone that inspires you, maybe find out what they do or listen to what they're saying, or ask them how did they learn how to do this or that, and you do your own research. You figure out how to do it for yourself and you put your own spin on it. And as you dig deeper back into self, okay, because whatever this was focused outward did not work out for you, or whoever, you know, Taurus, you put yourself where this fit, but something did not work out well for nobody at all. Someone is actually being seen for how unstable they truly are, and not for the stable persona they try to present. And, you know, typically when people do that, like someone try to come off like their home life is balanced, everything is going good, they're great, they're a good homemaker, there's none of this, somebody is none of those things. They're not a good mother. They're not a good father. They do not have a good home life and have not had a good home life. They do not have a stable environment. They're not mentally stable. They don't know anything, know too much of nothing as far as, you know, the mysteries of life. And this person is keeping a lot of secrets. Someone is a complete false person. But they know they are. And trying to keep up this falsehood is really weighing somebody down. They're just tired now. Somebody's tired of being fake. Tired of trying to keep up with whatever this is. So it's like Spirit is saying, good. You've tired yourself out. You've worn yourself out. So now let's get back to Spirit. Let's get back to you. And figure out what you're supposed to be doing, who you are. And let's just walk in your own shoes. You know, if you want to truly be an authentic empress, you have to be processed to be one. And let's meditate and figure out how to do that. If you want to be this high priest or high priestess, there's a process of life to that. Let's get back into spirit and figure out how to do that and what that looks like for you in your life, not for what other people are doing or what someone else has done. Put away the conflict, but you're also going to have to be willing to speak the truth to yourself, if not nobody else. And you may have to sacrifice, make a sacrifice, and be truly vulnerable and open and tell the full truth about something. Like somebody is not even mature enough with this Knight energy, Pentacles and Wands, to have come off with a persona that they were coming off as. Somebody kind of was trying to be something that they truly don't even have the maturity to be. Like this person, somebody's a knight. They ain't even made it to the king and queen stage and the empress stage, and someone tried to skip stages, skip steps. This takes work to become an emperor or an empress. It takes even more work to become a high priest or a high priestess. Even if this is your purpose given to you at birth, there's still things that have to happen to you in life. And I say this a lot. People, be really careful wanting somebody else's life, because that means you have to go through everything that they went through to become who they became. And I guarantee you, you don't have the same grace to go through what this person had to go through to become that empress, to become the emperor, to become the high priest and the high priestess. You don't have that same grace. So stay in your lane. But I feel like there's someone here now that knows that. They realize how mentally unstable they actually are, and it is causing a heavy burden. But I mean, it is what it is. With the Lovers out here 3 times, it's like somebody's very delusional as well. Especially with that Gemini energy. Someone was extremely delusional. Like mental illness delusional. So someone is just being asked, Taurus, and like I said, you put yourself where this fits with this pink lotus fairy, a time for spirit. It's time to get back to self. Stop focusing on others and what's going on with what somebody else is doing, someone else's beauty, someone else's, abundance, their purpose, their car, their home, their whatever. It's it's time for you to gain your own identity. And you have to go within to do that. But once you start that process, it automatically puts you on the road to becoming, an emperor, an empress. If you stay the course, you can become mentally stable, balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy. If you start with going within and just let spirit process you. But someone tried to be processed. Someone tried to be something that they were never even initiated into being. They wanted to skip steps. This is like, to become an empress, this is an initiation process. A high priestess or a high priest, hell yeah, that's an initiation process. You got to go through some things in life. And you have to acknowledge that you've gone through those things. You can't go through things and act like ain't nothing wrong and you ain't never been through nothing. That's not truthfulness. But also, again, there's still something hidden here with this Pisces moon energy, Taurus, or whoever you're dealing with. So it's like, yeah, you're tired, but you ain't that tired that you're ready to tell the full truth. So until you're ready to be 100% honest with yourself and those around you, you're just going to be burdened and tired and just, and the longer you stay like this, sickness will set in. But if you go within, going within and getting back to spirit, and you and spirit, you and the Most High, you and God, nobody else, will give you the strength to tell the full truth to something that needs to be told, even to yourself. So that's really all I'm getting here, Taurus, is that someone is tired and they just need to get back to integrity, get back to self. But again, you need strength to tell the full truth because you're still not being honest about something. So you're tired, but you ain't that tired. And trying to become these major things, you skip too many steps, and this is what made yourself unstable. You've actually caused mental illness even onto yourself, trying to walk in an energy that you don't have the charge in your body to carry. Your vessel is not strong enough to even carry this kind of a charge. That's why you like this. So, that's all I got for you, Taurus. Bye.